Hello, are you out there? Is this thing on? Yeah, we're recording. See a little game sound, little voice sound coming from me. I'm Mark. We are deep into a human playthrough of Master of Orion, Conquer the Stars, the 2016 version of this great game. I'm on my second cup of coffee, in case you're just wondering. Um, so we're doing pretty good. We obviously, if anybody's just been watching the series thus far, I don't know, we're like on episode 15, 16, somewhere in there. Each one about 30 minutes. A lot of talking. Conquered our quadrant, and more or less the other alien species have each conquered their quadrant. Now, I do see up here the Bulrathi, who are the red. I just know this. The Bulrathi are always the red. Are starting to interact with the Darlock, the dark purple. I also know this because it's and I see that here at Mirror. I think it's MIHR. Right now, my most recent intel, I guess, indicates that these were Darlock planets. Purple, purple, purple. But when I zoom out, I see that the name is turned red. It's a blend of red and purple. I don't know if you guys can quite see that on there. And as I look at the Bulrathi Empire, the space lanes, they go to Mirror. So it's possible the Bulrathi are conquering the Darlock as we speak. I think that's what that indicates. Hard to say. Fortunately, though, we have kind of gamed this pretty hard in the last couple sessions. We managed to get through Keats here into the core of the galaxy, and you can see it kind of as a ring shape as far as the space lanes. Well, check this out. We have blocked off the access from the south here. They're the bottom of the galaxy. We have ships posted and guarding. That's our ship. So no one can get through from the Alkari flock, these golden systems held by the Alkari. They can't get through there. We, of course, control the Keats Sud connection here between these two. This is all us. These are our ships. And finally, the third entry point to the core of the galaxy is here in Darlock space. They have their military outpost on one side of this space lane, but we have our fleet ship, a heavy cruiser, on the other side, guarding. So no one travels through here except us. We have total access to the central core of the galaxy. I see there's a couple little Nolan, but they're scout ships. That's a scout. That's a scout. They can't build. They can't attack us. All scouts can do is scout. So I don't care if they're out there. But yeah, this is our game at this point. What do we got here? An Alkari ship. Oh, how that's... Oh, the space vac must have slipped through at one point from Goy to the Algo connection. That being said, if we colonize the entire core, we'll simply outpopulate, outproduce the rest of the galaxy. Why am I going into all this detail? I mean, if anyone has been following up to this point through episodes 14 and 15, you kind of know this is where we're going. So, really what we need to decide is how do we want to win the game. I'm not saying we'll be able to win this episode, but we're getting to a point where we're going to have to come up with a win solution. So, I'm going to go up to the top here. You can't quite see, but I'm going to go to the Path to Victory tab. It's just behind my face, but I click on it. It brings up this table. Overall score. Ourselves and the Alkari are very similar. Conquest victory. This roughly represents our fleet power. And you can see we're a chunk ahead of the Alkari here. So they're probably not going to attack us. They realize that we outship them by a couple at least in our relatively small fleets. Technology, we're well ahead. 400 probably represents 4 or 5 technologies. I think it's about 100 per technology. I don't exactly know how it translates, but yeah, so listen, we have superior fleet power, we have superior technology, we have a superior economy, also by a pretty good chunk. We're sitting at about 20% over them on economy, or maybe 18%. Diplomatically, we are not in the lead. The Alkari have 115 to our 75. That's roughly equal to populations. So the Alkari have a lot more people than us. I don't know why that is. They must reproduce faster, or they have more planets colonized. I honestly don't know, but it doesn't really matter. I don't think it's going to help them at this point, since we control the core of the galaxy. The final one over there is the Antaran Victory. Yeah, we're building, we're researching Antaran stations. If we can get to 400, we'll gain the ability to make an Antaran portal, which allows us to go attack the Antarans. So in this episode in particular here, we're 5 minutes in, what we're really going to talk about, I guess, is how you win the game. There are ultimately 5 ways to win. Let's talk about them. Don't worry about the overall score. That's not a way to win. Conquest. If we eliminate all other species, these 5, they're gone, extinguished from the galaxy, or their populations are conquered by us and absorbed into our human empire, and their pops are counted among us. So their people can live on the planets, but they turn blue and they look like aliens. So you don't have to kill everyone, but you could. We would win. We would win by eliminating all competition. It's one way to win. It's an option. It's brutal. I mean, you literally have to go take over frickin', 60 worlds or 100 worlds or destroy them. Technological victory. There's something called technological ascension. So if we race to the end of the tech tree, the final 3 techs allow you to build 3 buildings. And essentially what it is you're transferring, you're digitalizing your consciousness and then transferring them to another dimension or whatever. You transcend your universe and your physical, body. Just trying to think of some flowery, mortal foil or something, but I couldn't think of the right word to say, so yeah. You just become an energy god. There you go. I think that's what Shakespeare said. Energy god. And then thirdly, economic victory, which is, you essentially can get to a galactic market, like stock exchange or something, and then you dominate it. You take like a 2/3 majority control of it for a certain amount of time, like 10 rounds. And if no one can dislodge you, then money, this is the money gesture, I think universally, wins the day. It essentially means that your ability to produce and to buy people off, to buy happiness, to bribe, to do whatever, outstrips all other aspects of galactic life, and just no one can compete with you, because we are still in the mortal coil in this universe. Everyone has needs and wants, and money is the way to needs and wants. And they're assuming that's true for these alien species as well. It's true for humans, it seems, but yeah, that would allow you to win. Economic victory. Diplomatic victory. There is, at some point in the game, some midpoint, they start to have elections. The galactic community calls for elections to elect a supreme chancellor. This is one of the more peaceful ways to win, along with economic victory or technological victory. This is where you could essentially, via negotiations and making alliances with people and having good relationships, you can get other species to vote for you. Like, say they're kind of like marginal, right? Like the Nolans, tiny little nation, but we're very, very friendly. We could make an alliance with them, and then they would be more likely to go, well, we're never going to win this, but these guys are our close friends and they're very powerful. We're going to vote for them. The humans vote for the humans, and our overall population vote exceeds the threshold of essentially 50%, and we would become president of the galaxy. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know if it's a lifetime appointment, but it's a way to win, and it's relatively peaceful. It plays well to the strengths of the humans. We're very diplomatic and all that. People tend to negotiate favorably with us. Finally, Antaran's victory. If we open a portal to the Antaran pocket dimension where the Orions imprisoned them aeons ago, we could send a mighty fleet through and destroy the Antarans. Now, to take them out, you need a pretty heavy fleet. At that point, the fleet you'd have to take on the Terrans would be more than sufficient to annihilate all the other alien species within the galaxy. So you could conquest victory, but if you didn't want to enslave or conquer all the other aliens, you don't want to play that way. You don't want to role play that, kind of villainy or destructive nature. You could just go destroy the Antarans, kick their butts because they're evil. They're different. So they have it coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, like that. So you're like, yeah, you guys can be exterminated. That's okay, because you live in a pocket dimension. And that's kind of a fun way. They're the bad guys. They're the ones that are aggressing us. So you just go kick their butts and you can win. So that's kind of like the middleman, the heroic way. Whereas diplomatic, economic, technological is more of a, passive way to win, and then conquest is just like go kick everyone else's butt and you win. So that's it. Those are the 5 ways to win the game. I bring it up now because we are certainly positioned to win by any of these means at this point. The game's kind of in our hand. I don't think we're playing on the hardest difficulty. I think we're on the second, the penultimate difficulty level. But we're only like maybe 50% through the technology tree. So there's part of the series was meant to be a demo of the game, kind of introduce everyone to the concepts, with the idea that at some point I might make a custom, play another species, play on a huge galaxy on the hardest difficulty, and really make a heavy-duty challenge. I always expected to win this, just because I know the game pretty darn well at this point. I play Stellaris too. I don't know Stellaris very well. I think I've won it once, and I play on like the cadet level or whatever. Like, I'm not good at that at all, but it's fun. We'll do more of that. But that's a game where I really don't know my way around very well. So, at any rate, yeah, I say, what would be the most fun to see? Bear in mind that if you win by technological victory or economic or diplomatic, it's a little lackluster. It has to be like in your mind. It has to be like a role play thing where you're like, yeah, there we go, I did it. And if you want battle after battle and massive space fleets, then conquest victory or Terran victory. I'm inverted on my screen, so it's mirrored. Those are exciting, yeah. However, I think if we play that like in impossible level game on a huge galaxy, it might be a lot more practical to win by technological, economic, or diplomatic. I don't know what you guys want to see. I don't know what I want to do. How about this? Let's race towards all of them. Okay. So being the humans that they are relatively diplomatic, I won't start wars with other species. How about that? I'm not going to, just as a role play idea for the way the humans are meant to be diplomatic, I won't conquer any other alien worlds unless they attack us first. Then it's fair game. We win the war. We fight to win. Otherwise, we let them be. So whatever avenue approaches first is the one we'll take. So I think that's a fair way to approach it, but let's get back to the game. Already 13 minutes in here. A lot of stuff going on. Recruited a new spy. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of spy training. Scout 5 completed. Oh, we made another scout. Full prime. Oh, we made another scout. I'm going to set him on auto scout thing, I guess. No, that's not going to do any good. Just sending him down to techies. That's not going to. We're not really supposed to travel through their space. Hold on. Let's do... Where is he? That's so weird. I wonder if we can pass through there to explore those. They never colonized those planets. I'm not sure why. Interesting. Okay. No, I'm just going to send the scout here. We want to expose all these planets before we start colonizing them. Colony ship completed at Tormontius. Let's go grab that ship. Hold on. 7 to 9 population. I have one unhappy guy. Let me pull him out of there. We need more food. They're going to actually grow a pop very quickly. See what else we can build here, though. We're getting to the point where we're going to want a lot more colony ships because we have to colonize all that part of the galaxy. So, that being said, It's a swamp world. They don't need a radiation shield. They don't need a toxic processor. They could probably use that hollow simulator because we have the unhappy pop. Let's do that. We're not messing with research too much right now. Yeah, let's do that, and then let's get another colony ship going. So they'll have a little bit of a breather to grow a pop, and then we'll get another colony ship out of them. So we're gonna hit done. I need this ship though headed this way. Even if I haven't decided what planet they're gonna inhabit, let's just get them to here in 10 turns. Temec has grown. Scout completed. Sorry, new research. Space fact finished. Asteroid laboratory. Where's that? Ah, okay. And then where am I sending this? What's this guy do? Interesting. Oh, I guess he could improve this one. So he made that. Yeah, let's en route to, sorry, Algo. Hold on. Algo is right there. Oh, he was gonna build that one up. But he could also build up this one. Let's do this one first. Gonna send him over there, and we'll improve that. We'll mine it or make a research lab. So let's just choose research.
Just a minute of your time, President.
Yeah, structural analyzer is pretty cool. It's bonus to damage from all your weapons, or beam energy beam weapons. But we want the Cybertronic computer. It just, if you keep that up to date, you can always hit the enemy. You let it lag, and you'll have a heck of a time connecting with their ship. So I always go with the computer upgrades every time. Update your blueprints. Upgrade all. Upgrade all. Awesome. So
our scientists are eager to start. What should we focus on?
We have 4 research options at the 10 tier here. So jump gates, not be a bad idea. Yeah, we're probably gonna go with jump gates tonight. That's farming stuff. Space elevator, battleship. Okay. Antimatter drive. Yeah, let's go with the jump gate. That actually allows instantaneous 1-turn or 2-turn transportation between 2 gates across the galaxy. So since we're spreading out our galaxy to 2 separate clusters, or our empire, we want to be able to get our ships back and forth quickly. So that's what we're doing. We're going to hit done. Next turn. Okay. Research on an Antaran rune completed. So that's our second Antaran rune we've finished. We need 2 more to get the portal technology. Okay. Tormontius 2 has grown. Awesome. We knew they were going to grow. They were 1 tick away. Let's just look real quick where the guy got assigned. Yeah, okay. And then they're going to build that. And then look, they're going to grow to the next population in 33 turns. But in 14 turns, we'll have completed our next colony ship. It'll cost us a pop. So let's move this researcher down. Yeah. So you see, I've slowed down the building process now. It's going to take us to 17. But what it means is that our farmers will be able to grow a new pop in 11 turns, taking us up to a full 9 population. If I do it the other way around, we'll drop from 7 to 6 when we build the thing. So we're trying to keep the population high so that they can continue to produce and churn out colony ships at a rapid rate. So very deliberate there. Tormontius has been one of our main colony ship producers. A new colony ship has been completed at Obakas. Let's jump over there. Okay, they're doing good, and they have a star base in the queue next. We'll let that ride. Let's get this colony ship also headed towards the galactic core. We don't know what part of it they're going to go to, but we're just sending them there. By the time they get there, we'll have explored more of these planets. Grav generator at Temec 2. And Hollow Simulator completed at Sol Prime. Oh, good. This is our capital planet. Our people are pegged at 100% morale happiness, which is very nice. Yeah, these guys are doing great. Good food production. Oh, look at that. Yeah, see, I could even pull him out, put him there. Just take a look here. Astro University would do what for us? Research per cell +2. We have a lot of researchers here on Sol. This is like kind of the nexus of our technology. And we kind of built everything else. Yeah. Now the maintenance on that is 5. That's as expensive as it gets in this game. That's expensive. But we're going to do it because it'll really boost our research. However, after that, We need another colony ship. Because we have literally 20 planets to colonize at this point. So yeah, there you go. Excuse me. Coffee burp. That's what, every time I say burp, the AI from YouTube listens audibly, to what we're saying. So when I say the word burp, it puts it as a search key term. I kid you not. And so as a creator on YouTube, I can go into my little creator thing and it'll show me what the search terms are people use to find one of my videos. And the word burp, B-U-R-P, will be in there. Now, I don't put the word burp in my title or descriptions or keywords, because why would I? Yet, there are people on YouTube who search for burp videos, and then they find me occasionally. Not a lot, like just I'm talking like 1 or 2 in a month or something, but it happens, and it's because I'm just going like, and then I say the word burp, 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 burp. Yeah. Hey, you burp lovers, you want some nasty burp action? You want some loud ripping burps? This is, so it's like subliminal. Find me. That's weird, dude. Okay. Enough of that. But it is weird. It's as weird as fudge, I would say. Okay, next turn. Oh, interesting. I was just commenting one of our cruisers was moving to reinforce a military outpost down there at the Alkari border. But here we go. Mission success. Spy Delta completed a successful steal mission. Acquired armor barracks. Awesome. Done. Anytime you complete a mission with one of your spies, you need to go back in and reassign them to a new mission, or they'll just sit there doing nothing. That's the armor barracks we just gained. We don't need to reassign anything. So yeah, here we go. Espionage tab at the top. Where are we at here? Alkari, awaiting orders. We're going to send him right back in to a steal mission. Risk is low because he's a level 5 spy. Start the mission. But yeah, look here. Bravo is on a steal mission from the Nolan. Charlie's on a steal mission against the Darlock. Delta's on a steal mission against the Alkari. And currently Echo is trying to infiltrate the Bulrathi. So we're sending her in. She has not gotten into their empire yet. The remainder of our spies are essentially on counter-espionage, defending us at home from enemy spies coming in. So yeah, it's pretty good. And we're training another agent as well. We're probably going to build this up. I would be willing to maybe get as many as 5 or 6 more spies just to have a lot defending us it done. And I say that because up here at the top, this is our security level for our entire empire is only at level 2 of 5. So we are not really secure. And especially with our rich technology, enemies could be stealing technology from us and getting away with it. So we do need to build that up. Alright. Fleet needs orders where... Okay. Here's another one of our space facts. Now this guy's going to go do this asteroid factory. We've already built research labs here and here. So we're going to send this guy to the next available asteroid right there. And they'll build that up. Okay, another fleet needs order. So this guy's guarding. I need these other ships to be scouting these planets. So I'm going to send this cruiser to here. What is this guy doing? He's en route to Algo. He's at Algo. Okay, I'm going to send him back to check out these. Yeah, so we're just kind of splitting up our ships right now. We want to reveal all these planets so we know where to send our colony ships to the best planets to start with. This, by the way, is Orion right here. That's the Guardian. We don't want to tangle with them. We're not ready to capture the planet Orion from the Guardian. Yeah, next turn. So you see we got all these ships coming in. Is that a colony ship? Yes. This is our first colony ship in the core. We're going to actually send it down to probably right here, Algo 3, because I want to... my main concern right now, I'd have to say, is the Alkari. not the Bulrathi. This is why. The Alkari via Goi here have a direct route to the core of the galaxy. The only other route available for our enemies is via the Darlok route. But the Darlok, again, are weakened because of the incursions of the Bulrathi. It's going to take the Bulrathi a little bit of time. So I want Algo secured. Then we're probably going to secure Sagans next. Then we control all the linchpins to get into the galaxy. At that point, it's game over for everybody else. Next turn. Our money's doing pretty good up here. We're at plus 86 per turn. That's good. We're gathering money quickly. Mission canceled. Oh, okay. Huh. Spy Bravo, mission steal from the Nolim. This race doesn't have any useful technology, so we know everything they know and more. No problem. She didn't get caught, so we're just going to send her back in. Take Bravo, we send her back in, start a new mission to steal. Because they might investigate a new technology in the next 10 turns that they didn't have now, and that we don't have now. So we're just going to continually try and steal from them. Intemex 2 has grown. Perfect. We are pop 3 of 5. Yeah, what do we want to do with this here? That guy's not happy. Credit, we need a government support. I'm going to move this in front of the neutron collider. The reason being is when you've only got 3 population and one of them's not working, that's a massive detriment to the growth of your colony. So I think it's worth getting that government support utility facility. That should pop the morale from 65 to 70. And because 33% happiness for the first guy, 33% for the next guy, 33% for the next lady, right? So that's the full 100%. So because we're sitting at 65, they're just giving us the first 2 are happy. They're actually kind of rounding in our favor. Because theoretically, we would need 66.6% morale to keep 2 pops happy, but they're just being generous. However, by getting the 5% extra morale from this government support facility, it'll kick us to 70%. So that the difference between 66.6 and 70, that little 3.4% morale bonus gets us the final person. It'll make all 3 of our pops happy with just one little government support thing. So it's a 50% increase to the production capacity of our planet by going from 2 pops to 3 for just 1 building. So it's totally worth it. Now, if you had like 8 pops and 1 was unhappy, then it's a much smaller overall production ratio, I guess. Whatever. I'm overthinking it. Done. Fleet needs orders. Great. Our cruiser is simply exploring, so we'll just send him to the next planet, and then we'll send him to the next planet. This guy's going here. Our scout... actually, hold on a sec. Let's send our colony ship here real quick. He's already there. Let's just explore it. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's a nice world. Gammas 3. Large, arid, ultra poor. But they do have dark quartz, which is nice. That's plus 2 production. That helps offset the ultra poor. It's a little kickstart. I mean, it'll be a cruddy planet forever because it's ultra poor. But at least that 2 production per turn from the dark quartz would allow you to get the colony up and running initially. But we've stated our objective, which is to secure the Algo system. So we will send that colony ship back en route to Algo 3. So there you go. But now you see these systems explored, explored, explored. We know this is Orion because the Guardian's there. Explored, explored. That's a volcanic, yeah, okay. So we'll send the scout here on to research these 3, and then the cruiser that's there is going to check this planet, and then these ones. So we'll, in a few turns, well, probably like 4 or 5, we'll have all the planets scouted. Okay. Fleet needs orders. Here we go. Let's build. Oh my gosh, artificial planet construction. You know, at this point, I bet you an artificial planet would be more useful to us than an asteroid lab by a lot. And since we don't have to demolish an asteroid lab or a mine to do it, let's just do it. I didn't even realize you could construct an artificial planet on a system you didn't control. So I actually kind of learned something about the game. I'd never built up a planet in a system I didn't control, because it doesn't really make sense. What if the bad guys came in and took over the planet you just made for them? But we have such lockdown on the galaxy right now, I think we can get away with it. So we're going to start that process. That's going to become a new barren world, because why not? And actually, I might have this space fact that's heading down here. I might turn that into a world as well then. That asteroid. Okay. I think that's it for right now. Let's hit... well, I'm not going to hit anything, but I'll say goodbye to you if you watch. Thank you. I'll advance the next turn. We'll save, and then when we come back, this is where we'll be picking up. So, yeah, ultimately, in summation, you know about the options for conquest. We're going to go with whichever we can achieve first, just for the sake of expediting this initial introduction to Master of Orion. And we're ultimately in a race to colonize all the planets in the core of the galaxy here, which is, again, about 16 of them or so, 18 and whatever. We're going to get all these planets under our control. So, take care.